Lovely. Mark, we'll start with the usual question. Transfers, what's the latest regards ins and outs of the football club?
Nothing, basically. Very quiet in terms of anything changing. Constant dialogue with several people. I've got a meeting, as always, straight when I leave this. Hopefully I'll get more feedback. I've not spoken to anybody this week. I've been out, I've been looking at games myself, personally going to check on players myself, so have the other staff, catching up on targets. Massively busy, but I've got no news for you, unfortunately.
It seems overall this week there's not been much movement between clubs around League 1, League 2. Do you think it is the quiet before the storm, before we get into that final 4, 5, 6 days of the window?
Yes. So, for example, we know from speaking to clubs that we've had really positive dialogue with people, but they're waiting on other things, and we've got, yes, so and so will be going out, but not till the end of the window. So and so will be going out, but when we get one in, so and so will be going out, but we need him this week. So there's all that. I think what will happen is, I think once there's a bit of movement, there's a domino effect, and then it'll all kick off.
Injury wise, Ben House, Sean Rowe and Joe Walsh, the three from memory that missed MK, how are they getting on?
Ben's fine, Sean's fine, Joe's 50-50.
Good to have Ben and Sean back available. It gives that real competition for places, doesn't it, in those two areas in particular?
Yeah, and yes is the answer. They've both had brilliant seasons. Sean was on loan in Drogheda last year in Ireland, so it's a huge step up. I can't imagine there'll be many players in the league at his age with minutes close to what he's got, let alone more, unless I've got that wrong. Ben's just been exceptional. We've got Tom Hopper, who's club captain, brilliant career, brilliant player, loved around the place, and and Ben's having a right fight with him to take the jersey to be our number 9. And I think they've massively both complemented and helped each other to push each other. But again, with Ben, similar to Sean, playing National League last year, come in, I think he's been 1 and 3, 6 goals already, and all the goals he gets are big goals, big clubs. I just want him to celebrate a little bit more.
And with Ben, I know you've not been here for the whole time he's been here, 12 months on though from his signing. Has he surprised people within the club as to how well he's done in that period and how he's managed to be in place for that one striking spot?
I can only talk about me. He hasn't surprised me at all, because from day one he's caught air eye. From day one he's somebody that I don't want to say as if I've spotted it. The club have brought him in and spotted a talent and recruited him, and there's a brilliant process and an eye that sees that. So they've put him to myself. But from the day I walked in, I was like, I really like you. He's robust, tough, he's quick, he's technical, he can play with both feet. He's just complete low maintenance, and when he came in we knew he's a striker, but because of the numbers we had and we're trying to give everybody minutes, we kind of played him everywhere just to try and give everybody some minutes in pre-season. And I brought him on in a game, I don't know whether it was Fleetwood, I could be wrong, and I just said, "You bloody problem you are," and he's like, "Oh, what have I done?" And I went, I don't know where you play, you're just really good everywhere. And he showed that again against Ipswich, started up front, went and played right wing. Big fan. If I was in the Championship, I'd be looking at those two guys that we talked about, Ben and Sean. So hopefully they can stay fit and continue the form. Nobody's guaranteed assured, but they certainly done themselves proud this year.
We hear of players changing positions throughout the career. Do you think Ben will remain as that number 9, or do you think that his longer term career is playing elsewhere?
I like him as a 9. I think he could be a really good 8 in a 3. Because he's more, I say in a 3, I think he's got the athleticism to play in a 2, but he's quite a attack-minded player. He could play in the wing, he could play as a 10. I think as you get older, late 20s, early 30s, you lose your legs a little bit, because it's different if you've got no pace, there's nothing to lose. But he's a strong runner, so I think he's got the game intelligence to play anywhere really. I wouldn't do this to him, but if I had to play him right back tomorrow, and I would not got a game tomorrow, I'd play him right back, it wouldn't bother me. You know exactly what you get. Whoever he plays against is going to be in for a tough game.
As for Burton, I suppose not wanting to get revenge on them, but wanting to put the wrongs of Boxing Day right is key.
Yeah, I think revenge is a horrible word. I wouldn't use it, and I know you didn't mean it like that. It was definitely a poor day for us, no doubt about it. But that's gone. I don't think about it. I don't talk about it. We're heavily focusing on what we're doing. I keep saying that to you, and I think when I look at our stats this year, they're really impressive. We don't lose many games. We've not lost back-to-back all season. We've had good wins, we've had big performances. I think we're unbeaten in 72-73% of a game, so we're a tough nut to crack. And tomorrow, Saturday, that's the least I would expect. We've just had too many draws this season, and I think what we do have is an incredible structure and base to enable us to be competitive and be really tough to beat. I'd just like to turn a few of those D's into W's. And I don't think we're far away from that.
Is it about letting the shackles off a bit at home?
Brilliant question. I know where you're going with this. It's not so much that, because the foundations of anything are built on structure and discipline, and I think our structure and discipline and our tactical understanding out of possession is excellent. Without that, you don't have anything. I think in the first quarter of the season, that's probably what I changed, because we were scoring in a lot of games, but clearly we were conceding goals. I think we were averaging 2 goals a game or something like that. So I decided to change the emphasis on that. We've probably, if anything, gone a little bit the other way through no fault of our own. I don't know whether that's just I don't want to say habit, but I don't know whether we've just fell into that. But certainly at home, we want to get bums off seats. We want the fans to see an attractive style of football. We want to play in the right way. I don't want to be like when we played Charlton at home. It was quite I thought it was a great point, by the way. It was a clean sheet. Charlton won 3 in a row after that. I think they went 4-0, 4-2, 3-0 against Portsmouth live on telly. So I always felt it was a good point, but it was quite a drab game. It was quite a. I think myself and Ben walked off happy with the point, but it was like, what, really boring game. We want our fan attendance this year has been brilliant, really impressive. We're very grateful for that, but I think that's reflective of our performances. I just think maybe in the Charlton game and the Wycombe game it was quite and we don't want that. We want people walking away from the ground going, brilliant, can't wait for the next home game. And I think on the whole this year that's what they've had. And that's absolutely what we want to do again on Saturday. By the end of the game, we want our fans walking away saying, can't wait for next week against Cambridge.
Next time you visit the LNER Stadium, why not try out the New Look Legends Lounge? Situated behind the GBM stand, the lounge underwent state-of-the-art redevelopment during the summer and is now the most stylish way to enjoy a relaxed match day supporting the Imps. Tickets are available from just £45. Upgrade tickets are also available. To secure your ticket or have any further questions, please contact the commercial department at Lincoln City Football Club.